Scorpio, welcome to your end of May tarot reading, or whenever you find it. You know what I like to say, time and energy is fluid, not linear, so do check that playlist and see what additional messages are there for you, just lying in wait to pounce on you like a cat in the night. What was that? Anyway, back to the reading. Let's get started. Let's check on your energy here. We holistic health. Being healthier, maybe natural healing. It's weird because in the, maybe not weird, cancer reading, I really felt like it was a healer message, like they had some kind of special healing talents or it's something like that, some type of soul healing therapeutic energy. Yeah, so now we have holistic health again, so here we go. And let's see what else is coming through. We have appreciation. Look at that. That's a beautiful card with a 15. I think, what I get with that, stop and smell the roses. Yep. Appreciating the here and the now, all the abundance that is around you all the time. Very fertile and abundant earth that we live on. Beautiful planet, amazing planet, doing crazy things all the time. And now we have, quest. Oh, I love this card. Be bold, and mighty forces will aid you. Take action. Good luck favors the brave. And my favorite quote from The Incredibles, well, just favorite quote, like quote in general, is Edna Mode. Luck favors the prepared. Remember that. Remember that. All right, let's get your extra bonusy cards over here. And there we go. All right. Here we go. And we're rocking, we're rolling, we're moving. And now we're into the recent past. Although you may not have experienced it yet. I don't know what timeline you are on. Timelines. What a funny thing. Oh, we're going to take this one. Oh, I'm so sorry. 5 of Wands. Hey, it's in your past. All right? Let's just, it'll be all right. It's going to be okay. Don't panic. Don't make me hit the panic button. All right. And 7 of Cups. I hope my camera is working right. It did, I don't know how many videos it did last week where it just wasn't auto-focusing. So hopefully it's over whatever kajigger was going on. And 9 of Cups. We are still in the month of wish fulfillment, you guys. May is that month. Let's hope it keeps going because I like that energy of wish fulfillment. But although sometimes we don't really want what we wish for. We think we do. And when we get it, it's terrible. All right. Anyway. All right. I want to go down that rabbit hole. Let's keep things positive. And we have... okay. So, that card that came out. And then we have it again, the 5 of Wands. So that it confirms to me that that card was meant to come out because here it is again. So 5 of Wands confirming the 5 of Wands. Oh, nice. We have the star, hopes, dreams on. The mysterious 7 of Cups. That makes sense to me. That's Aquarius energy. And now, oh, yes. Oh, yes, baby. I love this. 8 of Pentacles on the 9 of Cups. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. So... I love this deck, the Dark Mansion. It gives me a Coraline, Princess Bride, Tim Burton kind of feel. I love the imagery in it. It's very cute. But cuteness aside, 5 of Wands on the 5 of Wands. Wow. Competition, maybe. Maybe there was a lot of competition in your past. I don't know. It could be competition in any number of things, in your work, for resources, for love, passion. I mean, it's competition. It could highlight your own competition, within yourself. I, for one, and even though I'm a Sagittarius, my Scorpio is in my North Node. So what I'm learning in this life, right? Tough North Node to have, by the way. Wow. But it's all about endings and transformations. A lot of those lessons, it's continual, I think, for the entire lifetime. At any rate, these are 2 cards of change. Movement. It's not necessarily bad, But like for me, like I was saying, I'm my biggest competition. Nothing is ever good enough for me. Anything that I do, I'm like, man, I could have done that better. Oh, well, there's that. I'm constantly, it's not like I don't feel like I'm doing a good job because I do, but I can always find where I feel like there could have been improvement. That, oh man, that could have been better. And that's one of those driving forces that it makes you keep going. I think for me, it doesn't hold me back. I don't ever give up. you know it just makes me want to work harder and do better. This is something my ex-husband hated. Do better. He hated that. Do better. I don't know why. I don't remember ever really saying that to him very often, but apparently it became something that stuck in his brain, and then that's something that like riles up his humors and all those things. Anyway, it's competition could be within yourself. It could be it, but like I said, it could be outside of you. It could be both. You know, it could also be a card of training. I mean, because these 501s, it's before the battle. It's situations that get you ready for battle. So you could have had a tumultuous upbringing. This could have been bullies on the playground, or just never being able to fit in anywhere. Because golly, I don't fit in. I'm just an oddball, and so you might feel like you just don't fit in places or situations or stuff like that. That's the kind of feeling I get here, like an odd man out. Like you feel like the world is against you, maybe. There could even be paranoia here. My goodness. I don't know. Lots of different energies coming through this. It's a chaotic soup of energies, is what I'm feeling. A lot of different things. But in the midst of that, you know, we have this dreamy quality. And that's something with you Scorpios. You're very intuitive. You're very in like intense in your emotions, and you're one of the signs, and I think along with Sagittarius, that you're very psychic. you know you have some psychic abilities. But I don't know about you Scorpios. I know it's for Sagittarius, as we are very philosophical. Do you get up in your head a lot and just kind of live in dream world and fantasy land, like plan, like just for me, the things that I think about, it's a way to escape, I guess, really. And you might be escaping that. Like if you came up in a turbulent either household or environment, or were just around kind of chaos like that, you might escape into this, just kind of being off in your mind, daydreaming, fantasizing, thinking about the future, choices, options. Dreaming is what we have here. This is a very dreamy quality with this star card: hopes, dreams, aspirations. Wanting to get out of that. If that was home life, in whichever way, if it was when you were a kid or as an adult, just things being chaotic, you escaped here in your mind, thinking about the kind of life you wanted. And as a kid, I had a pretty tough upbringing, and this is what saved me, because I knew in the future that there would be a period of time where I would be safe and I would be happy, you know? And it's here. But unfortunately, that trauma, it does kind of linger. But I see you focused on your hopes and dreams, and really just really being in it. And maybe this is part of your quest here, you know, following those hopes and dreams. And I think this is part of that quest. If we think about your hopes and dreams, we could think about the Ace of Cups, your heart's desire. We have this wonderful Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment. But it's not just wishing on a star or blowing out candles or however you make a wish to the universe. You're doing it. You are making your own wishes come true. Now, this to me is a magician at work, because this is Pentacles, right? This is you showing up. This is a card of mastery. This is you working towards a goal, towards something that is really big. Look at this giant pentacle here. Your mind is set on it. And it's probably, I think it has something to do with those fantasies you had. It's just in your brain, And so you're making your hopes and dreams come true with your hard work. I feel like you really escaped um this past here, whatever it was for you, this conflict, fighting, just kind of crazy nonsense. You used your imagination to kind of get away from it all. I just watched something on about the real pain behind Stand By Me. I had that movie. It came out when I was 11 years old, and that movie was so just monumental for me because I was going through a very rough time at that age, very rough. And watching their how those kids did those roles, I didn't know what was going on in their individual lives. They had some rough home lives, except for Jerry O'Connell, sweetheart that he is. He actually didn't have the rougher upbringings that some of the other actors had, but I'm getting that feeling of Gordy. He escaped his reality by writing books, by being in his imagination. And that's a kind of feel that I'm getting here with this. I think this was a healing process too, to have these hopes and dreams and aspirations, because it did give you hope. The star is hope. And it might feel like it's far in the distance, it's ahead. The star can represent distance, but I think you had faith in your dreams because it looks like you put work into it despite what was going on around you. Now we have the Knight of Cups. This is Pisces energy. We have the Four of Pentacles. Did I say Pentacles? I don't know. Whatever. And the Six of Cups. Ooh. Okay. That is your card, and sixes are happy. They are happy numbers, And so this one in particular is a Sun card. It's a happy card. Let's see what's crossing these energies here. And that is one of your cards. Okay, let's see what's crossing, Scorpio. We have Nine of Swords. We have the Queen of Pentacles on that 4. And now Nine of Cups again. Oh, wow. Wow. So where and why? The Nine of Swords now. Why? Why? Let's try to figure it out. If you ever get a different message while a reader is going, just take that message. We can't pick up on everybody's story. So if you get a message for you, there you go. Always remember that. Knight of Cups. Uh-oh. Hold on just a second. Okay, sorry about that minor interruption. Mischief managed. Okay, so let's get back to this Knight of Cups and the Nine of Swords. Well, let's first talk about this because I have to get back in this now that I've finished my side quest. I had a side quest. Okay. So Knight of Cups, guess what? They have a quest. A knight. Think about it. Knights are on a mission, right? Knights are fire and water. So we have a combination here of passion, right? With the fire, and your heart's desire with that cups. So, and then that's being crossed by one of my least favorite cards in the deck. I think probably everybody's least favorite card is the Nine of Swords, a nightmare card, disaster radio. So there's a couple things here. We do have this quest card. I'm picking up on that now, especially with the Knight energy. Be bold, and mighty forces will aid you. Take action. Good luck favors the brave. This stress, anxiety, worry, fear could prevent you from following your dreams or your passions, your heart's desire, or going after something, because the Knights are action. The page is the planning phase where you think, okay, this is what I want to do. And then the Knight, they go and do it. So what I'm feeling for you here is some trepidation, some anxieties or fears regarding chasing your passions, chasing your heart's desire. Wish fulfillment, But it seems like you are putting work into it. So, or it's going to be hard work, or you feel like it's going to be hard work. Things don't have to be hard unless we want them to be hard. Okay. So it says you're on a path of mastery to have wish fulfillment. But I have to ask, are this fear and anxiety about this, you know, what part of it is real and what part of it is something you can just let go of? You know, if you get emotionally attached to these negative thoughts or feelings, but these are thoughts, that's how you really get caught up in a circle. So this is could just be a warning to not get too caught up in your thoughts, and letting this overshadow, see this big overshadow, it could be overshadowing your hopes and dreams here, your passions. So hopefully that won't happen, but it's saying there's a possibility for it. There's a possibility. What I think, since it's coming in right under that Five of Wands, is this could have something relating to your childhood or just your upbringing. Maybe thinking that you're not good enough or it won't work out, or some things really take time on this planet to manifest. It could take a really long time to manifest, honestly. So this to me is saying don't give up, because this is kind of like giving up. But this card right here, this knight is never going to give up. So this is saying when the tough, when the going gets tough, the tough get going, is what I'm feeling here. That's the best way to interpret that. Because look, we have all this other good stuff here. This is saying that you do have the ability to create abundance in your life. You do have the ability to be a fertile body, male or female, to create, to give life. That's what fertility is. Think of you know, this is very earthy energy here, of course. This is Capricorn energy, but you're bringing these things into reality with all your hard work. So, excuse me. This is saving and holding. I don't want to see this as holding on to the past. Please don't. Please don't. Especially if it's like that Five of Wands on the Five of Wands. Don't hold on to that. That's no good for you, and it's not going to help you be abundant and fertile. Unless you're using it as the drive to propel you forward, and you don't want to be in that situation, then, then okay. But to me, these two combined, it's saying that, there is this desire here to save, to 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 have enough. This actually feels like actual tangible savings, holding on to things that are precious to you. She's holding on to this idea, this pentacle, because it's what's guided her through her life, her what is it? What do you want to call it? I don't know. I just heard that Shining Star song stuck in my head, but this was her goal, to have this wealth, this abundance, and I think this is what you're wanting. And I get a feeling this Queen of Pentacles and that appreciation with that garden and abundance around them. Let me get a drink. The more you appreciate your current circumstances, it'll get rid of that Nine of Swords. Yeah. And look at this, more cups, so many cups. But water, here we go. So we have, and queens are reflective of the past. This is focusing on the good memories, not the bad. So I think what this row is telling us here is when you concentrate on the good, when you focus and on appreciate all the wonderful things that have happened to you, for you, lessons, deep lessons, that wish fulfillment is right there with you. It's always been there when you focus on the good things in your life and appreciate gratitude. And I think this is really important that we're seeing it this way, because if you focus on the not so good, the negative, guess what it does? It will squash your hopes, your dreams. It'll take away your fire. It'll steal your thunder. This stuff will. So I think it's really interesting that it's coming up like this in the reading. It's like, which would you rather have? Do you want this negative experience in the past to squash and kill your soul and your dreams and everything, or do you want to be in this appreciation and hope and generate this here in the center? That's what I'm getting, Scorpio. This, you know, this could easily be a reading for me. A whole chunk flew out, and I saw too many, but we have the Empress there. So, yeah, I can totally relate to this reading. I can totally relate to it. But man, a quest, man, who doesn't love a good quest? I love it. I think I might replay Hogwarts Legacy later on. I gotta make sure. I think I need to charge up my Xbox controllers. It's been a while. I haven't played since I've been here. Oh, you know what I love playing when I just need to kind of get away? Power Wash Simulator. Oh yeah. And you know what I like to do? It's so weird because I'm a weird person. I will put on, like on my tablet or something, I'll put on Markiplier in the background of him playing Power Wash Simulator, and then I play it. And it's like we're playing together. Yeah, I know. I need friends. Or do I? I don't know. I have fun just by myself. I'm good. All right, here we go. We have 7 of Swords. I think I got a message from my dude. Let me see what it is real quick. Sorry. Let me see. Oh, yep, he's coming home. He'll be here pretty soon. I gotta show you guys something. So, oh my god, this is so cute. I don't know if it's going to show up on the camera. We rent here where we are, and right next to us is a farm, I guess you want to call it. And one of the prettiest goats had the cutest baby goat. Look at blue eyes. Oh my gosh, absolutely adorable. I can't wait. She had them, and she's a beautiful goat too with her colorings and markings. I don't know why this is coming out. Focusing on the good, right? And yeah, I saw the baby yesterday. As you can see, tiny little thing. The little bleeding it does, the little sounds is so adorable. Oh my gosh, I can't wait for my little boy to see it. He was so disappointed. He's like, of course, whenever I'm gone for the weekend, that's when all the excitement happens. So we have 7 of Swords. Sorry, I'm like distracted. Not there's a Knight of Pentacles. There's that slow moving Virgo energy, but hey, movement is movement, right? And then we have the 5 of Pentacles. Okay, let's not hit the panic button yet. So let's see. I think there might be some. Oh, okay. We have the 10 of Swords now. Oh, my goodness, that just kind of flew out. Okay, what is going on here, Scorpio? I feel like there's some things that need healing, and you need to. I want you to get over it. It's like a challenge. It's like something. It's a quest. It's something that you have to get over, you know, so that you can move on and continue with your journey. A 5. What in the? Okay, take a deep breath. Okay, and the 2 of Pentacles. Scorpio. Gotta be bold here. So we've been talking about this, you know, this conflict in the past, however it came to you, internal, external, what have you. And this 9 of Swords potentially squashing your potential, you know, and you have so much potential here. I mean, we don't have any aces, but I'm saying potential in that we all have the ability to create our world in a way that we want. I really do believe that. And so now we have the 7 of Swords crossed by the 10 of Swords. The 7, I'm getting that feeling again. This row right here has been the most challenging so far. This row right here, bam. I think there's distrust. You distrust people, probably for good reason. You know, if someone's given you a reason to not trust them, hey, you know, there you go. Sometimes you just have to walk away from things take what you got left and end things, because the Ten of Swords is the ending of things in the tarot. It's not the death card. Death is transformation. We know that. You know, this is something, it's done. You know, stick a fork in it. It's over. It's done. And maybe it's, I think, you walking away from situations that it's fighting. Ooh, yes, that's what it is. She's stealing those swords from the enemy. She's disarming them. Think about all that chaos and conflict with those two Five of Wands fighting. You know, this is you walking away from that. Having a lot of wisdom and courage here to just say, you know what? I'm taking what I have left of my dignity, myself, my self-worth, you know, kind of thing, and just walking away. I'm not going to be in this battle anymore. And it's amazing that this is coming out in this row here, this Ten of Swords, because the Nine of Swords is suffering, but not suffering quite enough to do anything about it. This is doing something about it and ending it. This action here of possibly keeping more things to yourself, not sharing, keeping a little mystery about yourself, and nothing wrong with that, Scorpio. But this is removing yourself from the battlefield. You're saying, nope, I'm not doing it your way. I'm not fighting this anymore. I'm ending it. Wha-bam. This is that, it's kind of like an INFJ door slam. You know, when we're done with something, you will never hear from us again. Nada. You know, when we've had enough, that's it. It's absolutely it. Here's some more challenging energy, Scorpio. This Five of Pentacles just came out twice. So you might feel, after removing yourself from that situation, because you have so much potential. This section right here, it feels warm under my palm when I go like that. It's warmth. It's your hopes and joys. When you are in like an environment with yourself and you're focused on your happiness, it's everything. But there's something outside of you here on this edge. This is you. This is environmental, right? And so there's some kind of situation that's not giving you sanctuary. It's not nurturing you. It's not helping your journey. You know, so this night, he is looking for a place to plant himself where he can do his great work, his vision that he had as a page, you know, and it's looking for a place where you can be stable. The fives are not stable energy. It's changing. It's chaos. It's movement, you know, and this kind of is telling me that there is a tendency here to think that for some reason that maybe you're not good enough, you don't know enough, you don't have the skills, something, because these people here on the Five of Pentacles, they're kind of forlorn, they're sick, they're out in the cold. Sanctuary is right there, but it's not, I don't know, I don't feel like this sanctuary is what they're looking for, to be honest with you. The sanctuary here, it's, I don't know if they're just not wanting that type of refuge, or it's not the kind of environment that they're looking for. There's something like that. That's what I'm feeling here. There's an element of you potentially, once again, with this outside energy, this energy keeps coming back saying, you're not good enough. You'll never make it. You don't have what it takes. And it could be, you may have come from a poor family, or you could have come from meager beginnings, you know, just kind of things like that. Or maybe you come from a family that was just ill, or hypochondriacs, or, you know, just always thinking something's wrong. And and things like that. This seems very not destructive, but not, I don't know. It's just not focused on appreciation. It's the opposite. It's that woe is me. I can't make my situation any better. But you, this energy of the Knight of Pentacles here, you're trying to move away from this energy, but it's kind of, I feel like it's almost stuck to you. It's feeling like it's trying to stay. You're trying to get away from this, but it keeps coming over. It could be that these people keep reaching out to you. If this could be family, or something keeps coming back to remind you of this. And it's that dang disaster radio. We really want to focus on being brave, being bold, following our dreams, being hopeful, and ending any kind of toxicity here that's on the outside. I really like this Five of Pentacles over that one. I know we're just looking at the imagery here. This looks like Winona Ryder. Makes me think of Stranger Things. I think that's coming out this year, isn't it? How about the boys? Oh my God. Anyway, so here we have more Pentacles. This Five of Pentacles, let's do this with it, you guys. This could hamper you. This upbringing, how you were raised, this feeling of being isolated in the world, or an outcast, abandonment, whatever it is for you. I mean, it could be a lot of different things. Let's do a Sagittarius thing. I know. Do we have any Sagittarius here? We have a... Nope. That's okay. You can tap into any energies of the universe that you want to. You've got the star card. You're connected to the collective consciousness. All right. So let's inner alchemy this thing. All right. Let's do that. Let's let this be our encouragement. Let's let this be our guide. Let's let this be the situation we don't want to be in, what we are moving away from. Not having sanctuary, not having enough. We're going to go towards balance. Okay? Look at this snowy, cold, inhospitable place. It's a state of mind, more than anything. We're going to move into this Two of Pentacles, into a place of balance, and sunny skies. We're on a harbor. We're next to the ocean. Lots of negative ions. Negative ions are actually good for you. Negative ions can be found near the ocean or the mountains, and they make you happy. They stimulate happiness in your body. I know negative sounds like it's negative, but no. Negative ions, and with the charges that they have, it helps you be happy. And that's why living in like Hawaii for 5 years, I was the happiest I've ever been. I was just happy all the time, because you're surrounded by mountains, the ko'olaus, and the beautiful blue ocean. So maybe get out, get near some water, get outside, something like that. There's, something here in getting outside in nature. I mean, I know she's outside here, but it needs to be in the warmth of the sun, is what I'm thinking. She has a quest now. She's not, if we look at this Five of Pentacles, they're downtrodden. They're looking down. They're hardly even moving. But this Five of Pentacles, she's looking up and out. And she's got this brave face on, to go towards more balance, a more balanced life. That's how I'm going to read this, because that's what I see. This reading has challenge all over it, Scorpio. But guess what? That's your quest to get over this and to get through it. This is a mighty quest, for sure. This is probably one of the mightiest quests I have ever seen. And look what you have. Oh my God, you're Harry Potter. You have the Philosopher's Stone. and the Deathly Hallows. You've got look at that. Powerful manifestation of wishes and goals by harnessing universal energy. Oh my God, I just said that. I'm about to lose my marbles. I said that. I said we can pull on Sagittarius transmutation. We can transmute this into power, into positive change. Oh my God. Y'all gonna think I'm nuts. I probably am, like a bowl of mixed nuts. We have world. Look at that. You're going through a portal. Be open to new possibilities in all areas of your life. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. This is the most epic quest I think I've seen. I think all of these things, you know what they're doing? They're pushing you towards your goal. That's what I feel. This energy. Can y'all feel that energy here? How it's so different from this right here. Do you feel that squeeze? I'm feeling it. Bag. Something important, such as a new job or a raise. Okay. We have hills. Obstacles to overcome. I definitely feel that. You have woman. Dealings, a relationship with a woman. I am a woman. Hear me roar. I don't know. You don't, probably not, you're not dealing with me though, but there you go. Ow. All right, let's get a stoic wisdom. Oh gosh, too many fell out. I can't do that. I can't. It's too many. We're just gonna do one. Okay. Woo-wee. Wow. Scorpio, my goodness. Okay. This is he's coming out the same cards for different readings, but still, it's like there's a whole deck. Okay. Marcus Aurelius. We were born for cooperation, like feet, like hands, like eyelids, like the rows of upper and lower teeth. So to work against one another is contrary to nature. And that's true, but that's what we have here. And that's why you want to get away from it. Oh, don't even ask me about that one. So we have circles of affinity. Today, focus only on concrete matters around you. Yes, that is how you're going to tackle this Nine of Swords energy, you know, because some of that just may not be true. Concrete matters around you, such as tidying your room or taking care of family members, or not, depending on how they are. They might be terrible. The most meaningful impact often lies within arm's reach by focusing on our immediate sphere, our home, family, and daily tasks. We create tangible, positive change where it matters most. This practice grounds us in the concrete rather than the abstract. So it's good to have your dreams and fantasy, and I can understand how it can be a great escape from reality. But, you know, this is really important, especially in this, because those are just hopes and dreams. This is saying you have the ability to create this wish fulfillment here. Even with this stuff going on, this could just represent the chaos of the world around us right now because things are crazy. But that is the quest, right? To make it through this and to still find the, you know, our earth, it's like the Garden of Eden. It is the Garden of Eden. It is this beautiful, wonderful planet. But there's dark sides, but we kind of want to stay away from that dark stuff. You know, we want to focus our life on the positive. You know? All right, that's all the messages I'm getting for now. Scorpio, wow. What a reading. Let me know what you think in the comments. If you think I'm straight up cookie dukes, that's fine. Yeah, I probably am. All right, so thank you so much for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.